Hello everybody, Crystal here at the Fibromyalgia Pain Chronicles. Here today to talk to you about a topic related to fibromyalgia in 5 minutes or less, or what I like to call Fibro in 5. And today's topic is actually about some tips on how to best advocate for yourself and prepare for your medical appointments. So, tip number 1. Prepare for your appointment ahead of time. Write out an outline or bullets of what medical concerns that you want to address in your appointment with your medical provider. This will help you stay on track, stay focused, and address the medical concerns you have that are in the forefront at that moment. The other thing is, do your research before your appointment, whether it is researching your illness, the symptoms, available treatment options, or treatment specialists you would like to be referred to. The other thing is, bring someone with you, and this serves a couple of purposes. Having someone with you that knows you well enough, that person can serve as a witness, which I will explain in a moment, but that person can also, in case if you forget some information or point that you wanted to bring up to the doctor, that person can bring that point up. The other thing is that person can also relay to your medical provider what it is like for you on your bad days. The other reason why I highly recommend people bring someone with them to their appointments is because a lot of times we're looking for referrals or treatment options, and if the doctor refuses to put a referral in for you, you at least have someone with you that has observed that refusal. The other thing is, you can write notes during your appointment, which will help you remember things, but the other thing that I do is I actually record my medical appointments on my smartphone. I actually have an iPhone, and there's apps equivalent for like Android and all the other smart devices out there. I use the iTalk app for my iPhone, and what it is an app that is just a basic recorder. So if you remember in the old school days when we had the old recorders with the buttons and stuff, we put the cassette tape in and press record and whatever to record whatever music or us talking. So now they have apps for smart devices that do this, but it records and saves it in that app on your phone. Part of the reason why I do this is so that when I go back after my appointment, I can review it to ensure that I remember all the information and all the points addressed. I also use it as a safety net in the event that a doctor has not been working like a team player with me and treating me as an equal team member of my medical team, or if they refuse to provide supports or refer me to a specialist if I request it. And that kind of leads me into my next point is, a lot of times with fibromyalgia and other chronic illnesses, we have symptoms or chronic pain and that we need to see a specialist. And I get a lot of feedback from my communities that they've requested a referral to a pain management clinic, a pain rehabilitation medicine doctor, or a pain specialist, and their doctor refused. If your doctor refuses to put a consult or referral into any other specialty, at that point, ask your doctor to document their refusal to your request in your medical record. There's a couple of reasons why I suggest this. A lot of times when you state to your physician, please document your refusal for my request for a referral, 9 times out of 10, the doctor is just going to go ahead and put the referral in. If they put it in your medical record that you requested a referral and they refused, however they word it, you can then take that to the patient advocate to file a formal complaint, because you do have the right to timely and appropriate treatment with the appropriate medical provider. The other thing is, at the end of your appointment, Make sure to review the main highlights of your appointment that were discussed, the outlines, and the projected plan of progress between your appointment that day and your next appointment. Finally, a lot of times, it's hard for doctors to see how bad we are when we're flaring or having bad pain days. One of the things that I do to show my doctors what it's like for me day to day is I take photos on my good days, my bad days, my flare-up days. I make collages, and I do this in between my medical appointments, and then when I go to my appointments, I show the doctor my photos so that they can see what I look like on my bad days and my flare-up days. And being able to give them that tangible, basically evidence to look at will help them see that you struggle with chronic pain or your other symptoms with your illness. So these are some basic tips on how to make your appointments a little bit more successful, and some advocacy tips in the event that you come up to some resistance from your provider if they refuse to refer you to a specialist. If you found this video and these tips helpful, please like and share. And until next time, make your self-care your #1 priority. Love yourselves and love each other. Ta-ta for now.